Cancer, 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 what it do? This is the Hoody Tarot here to deliver the good news for you, and I'm much happy to be here in your energetic space with much gratitude in my attitude. March 2021. 2021. I feel I'm like wondering if I said 2020 in some of these other videos, but y'all know what I mean. Y'all know what year it is. Y'all know what year it ain't. So, how are you feeling, Cancer? I feel like most of y'all are feeling at home in this watery season, right? You know, this is good for y'all. Y'all are at home here. This is easier for y'all, despite, you know, all the air energy and a little bit of earth out there. But, you know, I think right now, again, Pisces season, Cancer, you feeling good, right? Well, in any case, we're going to talk about it. I feel like you are feeling good, though. I feel like things are looking up. That's what I feel like. Things are looking up for you, my dear Cancer. So, that being said, oh, I'm tripping. Hold up. We got to get into the bowl. We got to open up this third eye, okay? So, singing bowl, popping up the third eye so that you receive those messages that much more clear. Let's get into it. And with gratitude to the ancestors for this gift, thank you for my angels for overseeing this reading with peace, love, and abundance, and all the good things that we aspire for. This is the good news. So, Cancer, like I was saying, I feel like things are looking up, and you deserve that, right? We all deserve that, but I feel like you really deserve that and need that right now. So, let's get into the reading. All right now. So, Cancer, we have the King of Swords. Yes, already. This is the book. This is the chapter that is your March 2021. The King of Swords, who the truth sees over all. It reigns supreme. Communication is on point. Clarity, a beautiful thing to have. And, you know, the King of Swords doesn't like to go to war, but he's about it. I mean, he's the King of Swords. The sword is the #1 tool in war. So, this month is a month that is bringing you much clarity, right? And so, when we look at the King of Swords and why he is the King of Swords, you know, that's the thing. Because what he embodies is the personal truth. He is the one who walks the walk and talks the talk. And therefore, he's respected, even though not always liked. But he doesn't care about being liked. He cares most of all that he is the physical expression of his soul's authenticity. So, how are we starting off this month? How are you feeling? Well, we've got the Ace of Wands in reverse. Or excuse me, I'm sorry. I said that backwards. Let me say that. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. That is a clarifier. Two of Swords. Okay, so, hey, you know, Cancer, with this clarity, this is no longer a time to be stuck. This is no longer a time to be stagnant. This is no longer a time to not move. It is time to move. Move something. Move something. Black Star. So, the Two of Swords. I mean, hey, there's the moon, Pisces, even though it's crescent, but, here it is. And so some of y'all are going to feel really empowered by the new moon to just move. And you know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. Do it. Because here's the thing. If you don't do it, then the universe is going to do it for you. And if the universe does it for you, then it's going to be a lot more difficult, and it's going to be a lot more, it's just not going to be as happy as it's not going to be the most easy process if you don't choose to be proactive this month. This is not a month to sit back. This is the time to move and do the thing, So taking the necessary steps, right, which includes swinging the sword, drawing boundaries, expressing the truth, cutting off people, cutting in people, bringing them in, expressing your authentic self, and doing so, right? So how does that energy come out, right? When we do it, what are we doing right now? Well, hey, it's Ace of Cups. There's love here. There's love. You got love. You got love. You got love. Now, the Ace of Swords is a reverse. Why is that, right? So here's the thing, Cancer. All right. So with all this emotion and with all of this rejuvenation and seeds being planted and you seeing things looking up, right? And being able to be like, well, damn, things are getting better. Things are improving. We still have to be mindful of the truth. So this is not a time to be, if you're in a healing process, it's not a time to be lost in emotion, like the song says, there will be a night to dial back and, make sure everybody's on the same page. Make sure that you're clear on your vision. And if your vision allows or is inviting other people, make sure that they're aware, right? Communication is so big this month. So what a beautiful energy to have, because I believe you are clear on your vision and the things you want and what you aspire for and what you want to move towards, but there will be a need for you to present that to others, okay? Because not everybody is either prepared or aware of maybe this newfound clarity or this new it's like new addition, because there's an upgrade here too. We're moving forward with something, and so that does include evolution, but also leaving things in the past. Now, what you're attracting, what we have coming to you, we have the Justice card and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. All right, so for those of you who Libra energy coming in, for some of you, not all of you, but I see two scales, I see two pentacles, right? So there's something that is balanced, right? So there's a justified action. There's some decision that's some of you are waiting, right? And so, and the Two of Swords, Two Pentacles, yeah. So, there's a balancing of the situation, but something tells me that you need to be the one to initiate this balance, because this balance doesn't come by you waiting, all right? Or maybe you've waited long enough and now you're taking charge of the situation. Fantastic. For those of you dealing with legal situations, I feel that the law is on your side. So congratulations on that. Any decisions that are made will be balanced and fair. Even if it doesn't seem so, Spirit tells me hey, in the long run, it will. So, when I say that, I don't want people to get hung up on the actual outcome. What I mean to say is that true justice exists outside of courtrooms and spaces. You know what I mean? Like, um, you know, the true, uh, the true initiator of justice is God, right? God, the collective energy, the summon and or not summon, but the uh, culmination and um, calculation of energy that winds up being that is, which is karma, right? So it's not to say karma is good or nor bad, but what it is it's qualified through our actions, right? And the value and the quality of our actions. And that, therefore, the energy that is put out is the energy that comes back. And so if you being in your truth, you being in your matter of fact, whatever that may be, just know that it does come back. All right. And that is that. And so what does that do? Well, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. I love it. We're getting over whatever the fuck it was. We got to get over that hump. We got to get over what's lost. There's healing here. I love it a lot. And some of you need to move to heal because you know what you need to do. You know what you need to move towards, and just standing firm on whether it be a single step or a building block is going to open the world to you and assist with this healing journey. All the while, you are King of Swords with it, authentic, speaking your truth, allowing people to witness you in your greatness. I love it a lot. And so how does that make you feel making this decision? Some of you are moving. I will say that. I do foresee physical movements. The Two of Swords and the Two of Wands are mirroring each other right here, along with the Ace of Wands and the Five of Cups. So, choosing to heal is a beautiful thing, right? Here we have the Four of Cups and the Temperance card. Four of Cups, the main card. Temperance, the clarifier. I think some of y'all Cancers were waiting for something that was more, whether it be a relationship. And, I feel like the way I see these mirroring each other, I feel like it is. I feel like this new relationship is great and can be very rewarding, but it's also going to ask you, some of you, are you even ready for it? Are you completely healed? Are you completely recovered? And if not, then some of you need to express that to your partner and include them in your healing process. Now, for those of you if this is more on the business side of things, I would say, being forthright in your actions is important, and being ambitious is good, and being able to take inspiration and even though maybe some things may not have panned out, things may have not evolved in the past like how you wanted, and so maybe you've had to leave jobs in the past or been unpleasant with like certain work conditions in the past, and now it's led to you to now reevaluate the qualities that you have. So taking those experiences and again being like, well, hey, like I want to start over in a new industry, or I don't like this workplace anymore. I need to change my place of work, or I just want to start something new. I don't know what it is, but maybe you want an entrepreneur. Maybe you want to, again, get into something that's just not the same. And so, however it may be, this decision, being proactive in terms of movement, making the decision, standing with it, allowing this, like, the feelings of being rewarded and appreciated, and let's say supported, loved. Some of you are loved, like not always romantic, but loved. Like people love your ideas, love what, love your energy. And witnessing your truth, like taking that as like, this is the main thing. This is the catalyst toward my new journey. That's enough. And everything else unfolds. So overall lesson for the month of March, we have the Tower card clarified by the Queen of Swords. So, without a doubt, this is a grand change for a lot of you, right? But what it's all about, what some of you are dealing with, some type of like air sign, Aquarius, Libra, whatever you're dealing with. Some of you are dealing with this Libra that kind of rocks your world. In a good way though, because they bring balance to your situation. Like both of these, I'm looking at the King of Swords and the Justice, and they both got the sword in their right hand. So that's for some of y'all. The Libra is going to help initiate the truth. The Queen of Swords is in reverse. So here's the thing. Change and being the initiator of that change is way more powerful than being a subject of that change. So if there's any type of situation, Cancer, like in your life that you know that you were discontent with, you know that you're unhappy with, any situation that brought you down, March is the confirmation month to really let it go. To be aware that ringing voice in your head that's telling you like, no, thank you, goodbye, gracias, or do it, yes, whatever. It's loud and clear this month. It's time to listen to that and to not deny it, but you're going to have to speak up. Because if you don't speak up, you're going to be pulled into situations that are only going to give you the lesson that is, hey, okay, well, I'm universe. I'm giving you all the things and all the support to speak your truth. Matter of fact, I'm going to even show you the doors I can open. I'm going to show you the possibilities. I'm giving you this through dreams and daydreams and your imagination and that place that you go off to. And I'm also going to give you, that thing that you've been kind of praying for and asking for. I'm going to show you glimpses of that. But if you don't speak your truth, if you don't honor your truth and you go back, if you move backwards, Cancer, and you don't move and you sit here and you just wait and wait for, well, I hope that hope isn't going to cut it. It's about action. So it's good for you. It's good for you to, take that pressure that was February and like, okay, now that you got your mind right, now that things are clear, now that we can separate ourselves from, our emotional self versus our pragmatic and our honest self, right? Because some are just, emotions are pure, but they're not always honest, right? Because triggers, hurt, pain are encompassed in that cup, right? And it regenerates and it gets washed out and it gets washed away into something new, right? But it's all one and the same. So I urge you I say it behooves you to really honor the truth that is ringing in your ear, that is felt in your heart space, and to let it bring in these good things. Let it open up that door, and to never ever look behind again. It's time to move forward. Spaceships don't come equipped with rear view mirrors. They get as fast as they can. So that's what I got for y'all. Love you, Cancer. Happy March 2021. If you dig this reading, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and check out thehoodietarot.com. Add me on Instagram. I would love to get to know you. And with much gratitude, my attitude, y'all enjoy your month. Congratulations. All right.